Gallego.
And in case anyone's wondering, I am not the billionaire on this committee. Quite the opposite. I think I actually might be the poorest senator. One thing I think that it's also, for at least Democrats, for us to keep in mind, this is a very, very strong executive that is consistently doing deals and side deals with individual companies. And so, and some of us are privy to that information. So, you know, and that's my wife complaining right now, probably because I didn't answer. And so if we don't actually put some of these, you know, guardrails in, there will be members of Congress that are going to benefit from this, without a doubt. And there will be a further and further erosion in trust of both Democrats and Republicans, in trust in government. And, you know, I do feel for, you know, some of the arguments, well, that's going to discourage people from serving their country, maybe some people in the business world. But there is, you know, lots of ways for us to really encourage them to join us. And look, the president right now has multiple billionaires that have joined his administration, and he's clearly been able to attract them. I think the same will be going in the future. I also appreciate, Senator Hawley, that you said you're willing to continue to work on this, because there are some things that, you know, how would you deal with someone that does have a liquid asset if they want to sell? Would the Ethics Committee be required to actually go after them? I'm sure there's some kind of compromise we'd come up in regards to that, but there's no way that we should try to stop this in its tracks right now when there's an opportunity for us to really rebuild that trust with voters that has been eroding for quite a while. And it's not just a Republican problem, it is also a Democratic problem. And I think this is something that we could all work together on that we will be very proud of, and I yield back.
Senator Gallego, I just want to point out that the bill as currently written does not apply to any of those billionaires that surround Donald Trump. Even after a certain period of time, they wouldn't apply. It doesn't apply to, so really he does have a lot of very wealthy people. I'm not against wealthy people.
Yeah,
a lot of times they're smart,
yeah, sir, and sir, Chairman Paul,
it does exclude them.
In the context of what I was saying, like for example, is more along the lines of this president was able to attract those. Now, the way that he did it is that at the federal level, if you're a cabinet member, you can divest and not pay capital gains. That's the kind of things that we could also be doing here. But so my point being, though, is
this bill won't apply to his cabinet and won't apply to any of these special
I absolutely understand that, Chairman, and hopefully someday we could fix that. But right now, I'm certainly not going to let that be the end-all, be-all. And I'd like to move forward with this and see what other changes we can make to straighten this bill.
Senator Scott.
So first off,